Hello and welcome. My name is ALON. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to finally finish our Black Scholes calculator. So let's start. First of all, let's see what we need to do. So as you recall, this is our aim, our final result, and we want to get the numbers for the call and put options, price, delta, gamma, vega, theta, and rho. So this is the thing that we are going to complete in this lesson. Let's see our calculator so far. So we stopped here, and as you can see, this is our current layout, and when we hit the calculate button, nothing happens. So let's put some code inside this calculate button. In order to do so, let's go to our button. Here is our button, and let us make some room. So let's get everything, each one of them in a separate line, and now we will add to the button. We want to edit some kind of a command, so command will be equal to the command or to the function that calculates all the Black Scholes calculations that we need. So let's say that our function will be called BS calc. And now let's see what happens. And basically Python is saying that the name BS calc is not defined because we didn't define what BS calc needs to do. It's basically just nothing right now. So let's define it, and I'm intentionally going to define it here. So let's see, let's define BS calc. Basically, let's say that let's see, let's say that it's going to give us nothing right now, and let's see what happens. Okay. And just for the fun, let's say that this function just says that a is equal to 1, and let's run it, and it still says that the name BS calc is not defined because the code first go to the calculate button, and you see this command, and it doesn't know what to do next. So basically we need to take this function and place it above this code, and I for the sake of good order, I like to put it at the start. And now when I hit the play button, I can see that our calculator is running, and when I press the calculate, nothing happens yet. Okay, so this is a good start. Now let's see how we can modify it a little bit. Okay, so basically we want to change this a equal 1 because this is not really what we want. So let's start by saying that we want to calculate the call price. So let's say that call price is going to be a label, which means just we want to print the call price, and we want to put it inside the call frame. Let's just recall what we want to do. Basically, we have this layout, and we want the price for the call to be here inside the we call this frame, we call it call frame. So we want the price of the call to be inside the call frame. So this is what we are going to do. So we put the call price, we want it to be a label, meaning show us a text, and the text will be inside the call frame. For now, let's say that the text will be just the figure 1. Let's see what happens. And of course nothing should happen because we didn't told Thickinter to put it in the grid. So call price dot grid. Actually we can do I think, if I remember correctly, we can do also dot pack. Let's see. Okay, you can see this one. Now let's play with it a little bit more. Basically, pack is another way to put things in a Thickinter. Instead of using the grid method, Thickinter, when I tell it pack, it just put it by the order it appears. So if I'll have another label, it will appear after the call price. So let's see if I wanted to change the FG to be, let's say, yellow, and the BG to be purple, and let's see now. Okay, so we can see that the button works, and it gives us it displays some kind of result. This is the result that we told him that we want. So now let's see how we can modify this text to give us the actual price for the Black Scholes option price. But actually, just before doing that, let's see again what the code does. And when I hit the calculate button, you can see that we have this text that shows 1, but we will have a problem, because if I'll hit it again, it shows us another 1, but it doesn't clear the one that was before. So we are getting all these ones instead just one. So let's see how we can deal with it. So basically, we want before each time we are clicking the button, we want to delete the text that was before. So in order to do so, we need to say call price dot pack forget. So this is saying that to Thickinter, take the call price and forget the pack that was before. Now let's see what happens. And basically now we are getting into another problem, which is call price basically isn't defined. And why is that? Because it first saying call price pack forget, but there is nothing to forget, so we get into this kind of error. So let's see how we can overcome this little annoying problem. Basically, we need to tell Tkinter that we already have something to forget, so we should provide a call price which is a label. So we will have this call price, and then after we will press the calculate button, the call price pack will forget the older older text, and it will show a new text, and it will pack it, meaning it will show it on the screen. But we will run into this another annoying problem. Let's see. So this new problem is basically it doesn't really understand what we want. It doesn't make the connection between this call price and this call price. So in order to overcome it, we need to do this simple thing. We need to write global and then call price. And now we can see that once we hit the calculate button, we get the text, and when we hit it again, it will refer to the call price, and it's going to forget this one, and it's going to re-enter this new call price label with the new text, which is actually 1. So now, no matter how many times I press the calculate button, it will always delete the older one and will print the new one. So this is a solution to our for this loop problem. And now all we need to do is, instead of this text equal 1, we need to actually tell it how to calculate the call price. And this is the part where we are going to call our Black Scholes calculations in order to help us. So let's see. After we are forgetting the label that was before and cleaning it from the screen, we want to calculate the actual call price. So let's make this not readable for the code, and we want to do something like this. So let's say that our option will be, we'll call the Black Scholes, and we need to provide it initial conditions in order to calculate the value and the Greeks. So let's recall what we have here in the actual calculator. So where does it get the call call price? It get it from the spot that we enter, the strike, and rate, days, vol, and multiplier. So if we are changing, let's say 1700, this is what we are going to get. So basically we need the calculator to take these values and put them inside the Black Scholes code. So what we want to do is to say that the spot will be, first of all, we can say that the spot will be a float, and we wanted to get the spot that we enter. So we are saying spot.get, and basically let's look for the spot. So what is this spot? It is the spot that we defined earlier when we build the spot name and the spot entry. Okay, so if I'll run the calculator, we can recall that the spot name is this label, and the spot entry is this value, which is initialized to 1800. So basically we are telling the Black Scholes class, we are telling it that the spot price should be this 1800 that the user will insert. So this will be our spot price, and we need also, of course, strike. So the strike should be an integer, so int, and the same method, strike dot get, and it will go to the strike entry and will take the value that the user will insert. Okay, so in the same way we need the rate. The rate will be np.float, and we need the rate.get, and we need, oh, I just made a mistake, just one moment, and we need the days, so np dot in, the days will also be an integer, so days dot get, and we need the volatility, so np dot float vol.get, and last but not least we need float the multiplier, so multi.get, and recall that each one of these rate is the rate that the user enters, the days is the days that the user enters, and same for vol and multiplier. So let's see our multiplier. And I see this little arrow, so I think it's coming from here, and now it's look much better. So basically we have once we will hit the calculate button, we are giving the Black Scholes class, we're giving it all the initial values that it needs in order to make its calculations. And now let's say we want the call price, so now we can say so now we're going to take this call price, but instead of the text equal 1, we actually want to show the call price. So let's remember how the Black Scholes class work. And this is the Black Scholes class, and in order to get the call price, we actually need to say bs.callPrice. So this is what we are going to do. So our text will be the object that we just created, this option. So option dot, and we want the BS class to return the call price. And now after we will get the call price, we want Tkinter to actually show it to us. So all we need to do is call price dot back. And now let's see. Let's hit the play button, and once we'll hit the calculate, we can finally see the option price. It's still not in the right place, but we can see the call price. Let's see what happened if we change the spot. If we are changing the spot to 1900, we expect the call price to rise. So it actually rises, and let's lower the strike to 1750, and it still should if I said lower the price, I meant give it a higher price, not a lower price, higher price. So you can see that this is actually working, and instead of 30, let's say 5 days, so the price should be lower. Okay, and let's say that the vol is I don't know 50, the price should be higher, and you can see that it is actually working. Now let's say that the multiplier is just 1, so the price will be adjusted accordingly, or if it's 30, so you can see that the code is running. And now I want to, just before we are calculating all the other Greeks, I want to make it more user friendly, and not just running the code when I'm clicking the calculate button, but also when I hitting the enter key. So in order to do so, all we need to tell the Tkinter is root dot bind, and we wanted to once we'll hit the return button, we wanted to run our code, which is, or our command, which is bs.calc. So after adding this line outside this function, let's see, yes, of course, I need to add this, and now let's hit the play button, press close it. Now let's hit it, and you can see that when I'm pressing the mouth key, it works, but now I'm going to do it with my keyboard, and when I press enter, okay, I have another problem. Let's see what's the problem. So the thing that I forgot is we must also include we need to include this event equal none. Basically it's just the way that Tkinter is running all kind of events. This is an event that tells Tkinter to use the enter or the return key. And now once I'll hit the play button, first I'm standing inside the app. Okay, if I'll just run it but not press on it, now when I hit the enter button, you can see that my code is going down. So I need first to stay and press, give it a first click inside, and now when I'll hit the enter button, and you can see that this is working correctly. Let's see it again. 1700, pressing the enter, and boom. Okay, so this is looking great. Now we need to do basically the same thing for each one of the call. We need to do it also for the put price and of course for the Greeks. So let's do it. So basically we need first to get initial labels. So the initial labels we need for the call, we need a call delta, which is going to be a label. We need a call gamma, which is going to be a label, and a call vega as a label, call theta as a label, and call row as a label. And now we're going to do the exactly same thing, but just for the puts values and Greek. So let's change it to put. This will be the put price and the put delta, and we'll have also put gamma, we'll have a put vega, and we're going to have put theta and row, and we also need one for the multiplier, because we need to take in count the multiplier as well. So last but not least, multiplier will be label as well. Okay, and now we need to do the exactly same thing for the as we said for the call price. We need to do it for the call delta, we need to do it for the call gamma, and for the call vega, call theta, call row. And let's go into a new line, and we are going to add also the put. So the put price the put delta, the put gamma, put vega, put theta, put for the row, and last but not least the multiplier. Okay, and now we need the same way, we need to forget everything, so we need to do it for the call. I think we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. So we need to forget the call price, the call delta, the call gamma, vega, theta, and row, and we need to do it also for the put. So let's do it for the put price, and also let's do it put delta, put gamma, put vega, and for the theta, and for the row, and of course last but not least, if we want to change the multiplier, dot pack forget. Okay, so this deals with this part, and now we actually want to make the labels not just for the call frame, for the call label, but for the put as well, and for the Greeks. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we will have delta, we will have gamma and vega, and we'll have theta, and we need one for the row as well. And now here we are calling the call price. Here we want to call the call delta. We want to call the call gamma. We want to call the vega and theta, and row. Let's see just how I put the row. So the row is without age. Okay, so without age, and we need to pack everything. So we need to pack this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have here we'll have the delta, the new delta packet, delta gamma packet, and vega pack, and theta pack, and row pack. Let's just see how it looks. Okay, what happens when we are clicking the calculate button? Okay, I have a little mistake. Multiplier is not defined in line 45. So let's go to line 45, and I see that the multiply should be with a small m. And now let's hit the play button, and okay, it's still not defined. Let's see. Okay, I'll just I didn't wrote it as I should. Multi layer, and now let's see. Okay, now I see that they are both the same, so now it should work, and boom, we are getting the price, delta, gamma, vega, theta, and rho. Now we need to adjust it a little bit and do the same thing exactly for the put. I see that okay, let's look at it. Okay, let's have another look. So let's fix this annoying problem. So so far we get the numbers, but we want to align them. So we need to do I think we need to do two little things. We need to make the font bigger, and we need to space them a little bit. So let's do it. So let's see if we are saying that font equal 25, and let's just copy and paste it. So the font would be 25, and let's see now. Okay, let's make a little gap between them. So it'll say pad Y, because I want a padding from the upside and from the downside. So let's say pad Y equal 5. Let's see if this is going to work for us. So pad Y, pad Y, pad Y, pad Y, and pad Y, and now let's see. Okay, it looks much better. Okay, now basically we can modify the colors. So let's say that the back color, we want it to be black. So let's make it black for everyone. So black here, and black here, and also here. Black here, please, and make black here. Let's see how it looks. Okay, this look much nicer. Actually, I'm thinking about maybe leaving this yellow. It's look nice. And now basically we just need to do the same exact thing for the put. So we have already the put labels here, we have it here and here, and now we just need to copy and paste this and modify it for the put here. And we don't want the call price, we want the put price. We don't want the call delta, we want the put delta here, and here put, and also here put, and let's put it here. And here we don't want the call delta, we want the put delta. We don't want the put. We don't want the call gamma, the put gamma, the put vega, the put theta, and the put row. And let's see now. What happens when I click the calculate button. So okay, let's see what we forgot. Of course, we forgot to pack it. Okay, so let's pack it. So instead of just packing the call, let's just pack also the put. Here and here for the vega, and here for the theta, and for the call. And now after we packed it, let's see. Hitting the calculate button. Whoa. Okay, so let's recheck it. So we, of course, I put all the put values inside the call frame, and of course I want it to be inside the put frame. So actually I can just this one I can copy and paste the put frame, inside the put frame, inside the put frame. And now let's see what happens. Okay, just one little thing that we need to fix here. Let's see for the row. Okay, this value, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we get it from the Black Scholes from this is our Black Scholes class, BS class. And okay, this is what it happens. We have the round for each one of the numbers that we are getting, but here for the row of the put we don't have round, so it gives us the full precision. So let's say I'm now at the Black Scholes class, and we say round. We want let's say 2 digits. Round it to 2 digits. Okay, and now let's check our calculator once again. And let's see, we are getting this error. Okay, I didn't wrote it like I should. Let's see, of course I forgot the N. Okay, now it will it should work. Let's see. Okay, now we have finally a fully functional Black Scholes calculator. Let's see different strikes. I hit the enter and I get these results. Let's modify it to 63 days. I get another result. The multiplier, let's say it will be 50. You can see the price for the call and puts is changing. Let's say I have stock priced at 153 and the strike is 160. The rate is 0.05. I have 40 days till maturity. and the volatility is I don't know, 32, and the multiplier is 100. Boom, we get the call price, delta, gamma, vega, theta, and rho, and also for the put, and it's look very nice and functional. And of course now you can change it, the colors, modify them, modify it here, go to the spot label and modify it, and if you want you can change the entry for the spot, and all kind of changes that you want to do. Basically, I think I kind of like it like this with the black and the yellow. I think I'll keep it just like this. So this actually concludes our final lesson about how to calculate the black, how to build a calculator for the Black Scholes options price and the Greeks. I'm very happy that you stayed tuned and went through this process together with me, and I hope you liked it, and I'm hope that you enjoy the process, and I want to wish you to have fun with this little project that we built, and until the next time, I'm wishing that you keep enjoying the world of quantitative finance. Bye bye.